Hey guys, Jacob here. Gee, this is my first time playing a game in a while. 7 months I think to be exact. Haven't played a game since I last played Skyrim. As you can see, we're on PC today. Playing a game called Plague Inc. Evolved. Now this video is mainly for my friends in real life. In specific, Devin, Aiden, and Jaiden. And I suppose a few others. Because I'm probably going to upload quite a few videos of this game because I have gotten back into it and I like it a lot. So for those who don't know, Plague Inc. Evolved is a medical strategy game in which you select a plague, and there are many types of plagues, which I will get to in a second, and you then take the plague, and you proceed to infect the entire world and kill the entire world with said plague. I like this game a lot because I'm not necessarily into grand strategy games, but I am into strategy games. Honestly, but then again, I've never tried a grand strategy game before, like Hearts of Iron 4 or Europa Universalis 4. But that could change in the future. So yeah, I guess I shall demonstrate the game to my friends with, well, what other than the tutorial. Starting these difficulty level games that has some guidance on how to play. Yeah, this is the default name that is given for any of your plagues. Excuse me, that was a voice crack there. A really bad voice crack. Alright, let's do it. So welcome to Plague Inc. Are you ready to infect the world? In this tutorial, we'll learn the basics of Plague Inc. and infect the world together. Think of it as infectious disease school. IDS. Remember that, my dudes. Well, and also, I would use... Well, actually, I don't know, to be honest, if I would. Then again, but I wouldn't be able to anyway, because I'm using the built-in recording system for Windows 10 recording, so quality could turn out however. I guess I'm going to see while I finish. But anyway, first you need to choose where your disease will begin. Start in China. Start the game. The plague's been unleashed. Below you can see how many people are infected with your disease. Right here. So we are actually in the game now. It's in real time. Up here, I'm just going to pause real quick using space. Now we'll mention these things eventually, but I'm just going to do a quick rundown of the entire grid anyway. This right here is the world bar. That percentage bar below it is the cure progress, as you can see. If it reaches 100%, your disease is cured to be complete. It'll start to cure it. You will lose. It's the disease bar. This is how many DNA points you have. DNA points being the main currency, if you will. How you buy everything, which we'll get to in a second. Up here is the news bar, or news archive. This will list various amounts of, just things. Some of them are, just random, just for the humor of it. And some of them are actually serious and can affect the progress of your disease. This, of course, as you can see, the map is hyper-realistic. Very, very cool indeed. You can actually zoom in, and it's 3D even. There's the boat inside of it. See all the harbors and ports of everything. Clouds, and if I go space, you can see the clouds actually moving, so they're also playing. So, red bubbles appear when you infect a new country, pop bubbles into DNA points. DNA points are very important in school for all the disease to make it stronger. You get more DNA to infect the gold across the world. Now, these orange rolls right here are bonus here. This appears to say date. And it'll also, this just portray the date in which it is in the game. It will start on what date is in real life, and it'll keep on going. And if you hover over it, it'll actually tell you how many days it's been since you first infected. Since the first person you infected was infected. As you can see, for me, it's been 2 weeks. Up here is an X. You can use to do the menu, although you can also press escape. There's the pause menu, there are options and all that, yada yada yada. Finally, actually not finally, but penultimately, here is the speed bar. This is where you can choose what speed you want it to go at. Of course, I have a toggle now for space. You can just go with the manual speed. Oh yeah, you also get DNA by popping orange holes and they appear. nice seeing what Jaiden puts here. We'll do that in a second. For now, do this. This is regular game speed. Fairly slow as you can see, but that'll be good. Speeds up a little. As you can change the game speed for time controls. This is where the controls. This is a little faster, as you can see. And this is the difficulty. And help spread. I'll do that in a second, but oh, I can't. Crap. Okay, well. This is the disease menu. Here you can evolve your traits to make you stronger. This is transmission tab. This is where you select things. So how your trait can evolve. Evolve the Nipah virus. It costs DNA points to evolve your disease, as I said. This is livestock 1. As you can see, livestock susceptible to infection, increased infectivity, especially in rural regions, and mutation chance. Basically, the way mutation change works is the more things you have evolved, whether they be transmission symptoms or abilities, the more things you have. Well, actually, I think it might only be symptoms, but no matter how much you have, it'll basically increase the chance of more symptoms mutating. The more things you have in general. As the nice, your infectivity has increased, that should help you play with more people. As you can see, oh yes, we have some bars down here. Along with the definitions and how much it costs to evolve your play, and also how much it costs to evolve it. Right now it says refund, because of course I always want it. We'll have the name here. If you're thing that is, now this is basically more sort of related to symptoms. In fact, it's only symptoms. If it affects if your symptom that you're evolving affects a certain body part, it will highlight I'm pretty sure it's red body part it affects right here. It'll show your play here, and the more you evolve it, the bigger it will grow, and eventually more of it will pop up. Virus multiplies. Down here are some balls. Of course, you have your DNA points, but you have infectivity, severity, and lethality. Of course, this being how infected your disease is, how severe your disease is, and how lethal your disease is. Severity is more of a intertwining factor. I'm pretty sure that's the right word for it. Because severity will determine how hard the scientists work on the cure, but if it gets to a certain point, like if you were to get all the way up here, you would think that if it's that severe, they would work on it more, but no, it'll actually heavily stop their progress, for lack of a better phrase, that I can't think of at the moment, but anyway. Nice, your infectivity has increased, that should help your plague infect a few more people. When you finish exploring this, yeah. Let's see, now we can go to the other screens. This is the simple screen. Let's see, it's supposed to light up this for some reason, it's not. It's symptoms, of course, symptoms. The abilities, this is stuff to help enhance your disease. Now, each plague will have these same 3 ones right here, every single one of them. Well, at least all of the base game ones. The regular base game ones. There are 3 special plagues, which I will get to at the end of this video, when we finish the tutorial. There's cold resistance, which helps your pathogen to evolve and withstand cold temperature climates. Heat resistance, which is to evolve and withstand against hot temperature climates. And drug resistance, which helps it, develop resistance against drugs. However, each plague also has its own unique ability. Bacteria being bacterial resilience, which gives it a bacterial shell to protect against all climates. And yeah, that is basically it. Now, if we X it out. Oh yes, I was talking about speed. This speed right here is one I usually go at, and this is what fast. Oh yes, this is the zoom bar. You can zoom in the actual slider. Of course, you can also you can use WSD to move around back out. If I actually do this, you can see I'm spamming the scroll button on that. You can probably hear it even in the background. I am viewing Antarctica, the North and South Poles. Yes, the news bar. Now, the news bar, as you know, depending on what color it is, depending on how severe it is, I think, but yes, blue are the most severe ones, and gray are the ones that don't even matter. China. As you can see, there are some very random ones. Australia sacks the coin. Festival of Love in China. China trade deficit in the areas. Anyway, let's continue. Now, let's see. We do actually have quite a few DNA points, so let's get Air 1, which gives the pathogen ability to travel on dust particles. Helps in arid environments, and gives a plane transmission. Let's also give it these. Yes, has infection to the country. Starting to spread. Oh yes, there's also a world menu. Yes, so we're just infected. This is the country screen. The country screen shows how individual countries are responding to your disease. It shows if the country's borders are open or not. If the country shuts its borders, your disease will struggle to begin, of course. They can also shut down, right here, government. It'll display all, this right here is where all the country's actions, like, it'll display all the actions of the country. If they shut down roads, harbors, airports, all of that will be shown here. Here are the stats. It shows how many are healthy, infected, or dead. You can also see that in the circle here. You press plus to see a graph, I believe, although I can't do that right now. Right here, I'm not sure what that means. Alright, here it'll just show pictures of the country. If you press this, it'll show info of your country. If you hover over these, it'll show the country's properties. Like, for example, Algeria is hot, arid, and poor. Here, actually, the government is carrying out to try and prevent your disease from spreading. This right here is how you can see here how much money the country's spending to cure for disease. Right there, it's research ranking, and depending on how full these bottles are, it will show how hard they're working on it also. And here you can learn more about your country. If I do this, this will show information of the country's history of it and all that. So yeah, this right here will show, yes, these are the bars for roads, airports, and harbors. It'll show the bars if they're shut down or not. Now, first this, yes, this is a graph. It'll show, as you can see, it shows a lot. Of course, it doesn't show anything right now, because it's not. Anyway. Oh yes, your screen. Now this is the world screen. It shows how many countries are healthy, infected, or dead. If a country is dead, that means you have completely wiped out the world. You can also filter up here and highlight which countries or which countries. Filters. Also, same thing with as in a country. Resource priority down here. This right here will show how long it will take for the cure to be developed. This right here shows a total of the world, like what percentage of the world's population is dead, infected, or healthy, as well as down here. So basically on a global level. These are the filters. Yes, as I said, if the cure is 100%, if these were cured, you will lose the game. Now let's exit. Yes, that is the tutorial. So I guess we'll just finish this up. Just for demonstration purposes. Now you can see we are infected with the past. I'll just show off some of my strategies. I usually get heat last, so as you can see, yes, random things will pop up. I find these to be quite unique, these news bar items catalog for as. As you can see, it will also leave lines of when a boat or ship sets. Not a boat or ship, I mean a boat or plane sets out to another harbor. So for example, it looks like we have a plane from China heading to Australia. Oh yes, here's the notification comes in. Here's the coughing, and yep, also as you can see, China is being overtaken. God. The Eurozone is near to collapse. Very interesting. We are spreading rapidly. Now, among the plague, for those new to the plague community, there are some certain countries which are notorious for being hard to infect. Some of these countries right off the bat are Sweden, sometimes. But the main players are Caribbean, Greenland, and Morocco. Every now and then, just like Sweden, New Zealand will be a pain in the ass. And the Baltic and Balkan states, ever so rarely. And that's about it. So as you can see, it is mostly islands that are coast. They're remote islands. Trying to overtake Mother Russia. Alright, yes, we have just been spotted. As you can see, a normal check of a doctor Central Asia by the new disease, which has been named PAX-12. It appears to be mostly harmless and must be investigated further. Other countries are also reporting this disease. Now, if your disease, when they first spot your disease, depending on how severe it is, you will actually have a different pop-up. If it is not really that severe like mine, it'll say new minor disease spreading. If it is very severe, it'll say new worrying disease spreading. Bit of realism there. Once again, hyper-realistic strategy game. Anyway, let's continue on. China versus working on a cure. However, as you can see, we have quite a few billion people infected. It up in those conflicts. We have a bunch of DNA points, we have a lot to work with. Now we're on infecting Africa, not bad. South America. West Africa still has not been infected. This concerns me. Morocco hasn't been infected either. Ouch. Come on, Algerians. So it is. As you can see, yes, they're starting to work on the cure. As you can see, since it took here 2 years, 292 days to completion, and we'll give you an ETA. Now, there are measures we can take to stop the cure of your abilities. We have, of course, the drug resistance. We also have genetic hardening. The pathogen is hard to analyze in the lab. Decrease future research speed. Get that. There's also genetic reshuffles, pathogen strain reshuffle, or working to develop a cure. If we do this, if we select the genetic reshuffle, it'll immediately take back some of the percentages right off the bat. Do this, check this out. See, it took it back by 5%. Okay, we did infect West Africa and Morocco, but I'm pretty sure those are the ones we're waiting on. Heavy flooding in Germany. Heavy flooding is occurred in Germany. New analysts will consider damage to facilities. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry if it triggers anyone's OCD that I'm only reading some of these, because there were some earlier that I did not read. So now it's just a waiting game. Since we are mutating it's all a matter of just infecting it. Okay. Pop up soon. Okay, we're almost lost. Bad. Okay, well, this must pop up. There's no healthy countries left in the world. It looks like a not going disease. Now, it is symptom time. so let's do this. Paralysis, a little bit of lethality. Go and get that. Coma, which leads directly into the classic, most powerful and lethal thing in the game, naturally, regularly anyway. Total organ failure. Catastrophic cell death of multiple tissue types causes body-wide organ failure and rapid death. Look at that lethality. We're going to go ahead and get that. But it's not over there. We can also get systemic infections, in which the pathogen affects multiple organs and tissue types, causing body-wide infections, which for fasting can be fatal. From there, we can also get immune suppression, in which the pathogens attach to lymphocytes, suppressing the immune system and allowing significantly greater freedom of mutation can be lethal, which is what we want. Fevers, although rare, they can be lethal as well. Inflammation, tad bit lethal. Seizures, lethal. Insanity, not. I think there's a very small amount of lethality. If we go down the skin lesions rise, you can see we can get something called necrosis. Large swaths of infected tissue lose blood supply and become fatal sources of gangrene, because bodies remain affected of transmission. So, yeah. Sorry, I don't know why I closed it out. Let's see how fast they die. First death in Colombia. Oh my goodness. Already almost at 100 million. There we go. And starting to die. They're now going to look. Back then begins to break down. And as you can see, look at that. The rapid death of civilians. Yes, I should mention those blue with the bubbles at the bottom of them. Those are pure bubbles. If you pop those, it will slow cure research. Although by not much, you can be a life, or should I say disease-saving tactic in some situations when you are in dire need of more time. Probably moving away for the extra points. And so actually the world will get darker. As you can see, a bunch of governments have fallen, such as land borders, mass graves, all that good stuff. As you can see, Batch 12 will destroy humanity. Batch 12 will destroy the world despite the world's best efforts. The last few years, they are washing thousands, 10,000, thousands, hundreds, and there we go. The world is dead. The world is gone. Human race is gone anyway. Victory! Pax 12 is successfully eliminated all life on Earth. As you can see, we will then be taken to the end of the world screen. Great job, Jesus successfully eliminated all life on Earth. If you're ready to take on the main game, I recommend trying the difficulty. If you need any more help, check out the How to Play section from there for tips. So this is the end of the world. This is the end of the game screen. It'll say we're destroyed. As you can see here, it'll replay. It'll do a replay of your entire session, as you can see. And of course, just like within game, you have different speeds you can choose. You can replay at normal speed, which normal speed in replay is triple speed in game. You can do it this speed, or you can go super fast and just do it like this. Yeah. But just so my PC can handle it, I'm going to stop here. Maybe it can handle it, who knows. Then it'll list specifics. It'll list your total score. It'll give you a biohazard rating, which these are basically stars. So I got 3 out of 5 biohazards. And then you can share the news if you wish via email, Twitter, or Facebook. My tutorial. But yeah, and it'll say, you know, my, whatever the name of your plague is, so my bacteria, or my virus, whatever, called whatever the name of your disease is, just wiped out the world in however many days you wiped it out. Now, we'll not list years because over years, you can see, because this is over a year. I think it's like a year and a half, something like that. Yeah, as you can see, it took me 644 days. I got a score of 6,410. It'll say the difficulty you played it on, casual. It'll list the game type, which, so if it was main game, custom scenarios, or whatever, it'll list the genetic complexity of your disease. Now, there will always either be two things, either simple or complex. Depending on whether it is simple or complex, is how many things in general you've evolved. We'll look at time, so we'll go down here. it'll list the plague type, so whether it's a bacteria, virus, or any of that. And finally, it'll say what progress the cure got to. That's basically it. Now if we exit, we're back at the main menu now. Yeah, there's Plague Inc. board game. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. It also pops up here. Oh yes, Plague Inc. Plague Inc. actually originally started out as a mobile game. It's basically everything that's on here is on there now. So yeah, pretty cool. It's like 99 cents, I think, if you want to get it on mobile. And finally, there is actually Plague Inc. merch. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. You can also directly go to Plague Inc.'s Twitter and Facebook up here. But anyway, yeah, oh yeah, there is multiplayer in Evolved, but, it's not working for me for some reason. And there's also a scenario creator in which you can create your own scenarios. Pretty interesting. And you can then upload them to the custom scenarios shop or the Steam Workshop, and they'll appear in here. You can search them, you know, type in some stuff. Whatever. There are also official scenarios uploaded by the creators, which you can play. There's a lot. Sovereign, Default, Swine. They can range from just random stuff to official diseases that existed in real life, like mad cow disease, the frozen virus, the Nipah virus, the Black Death, smallpox, the swine flu, and then some scenarios just also have different properties altered, like xenophobia, volcanic ash. Very, very cool stuff. You can also do speed runs. Then there's the main game, in which I will show you every single. Actually, yeah, I'll do it. I was deciding like whether I should or not, just like reveal it as I go on with the series, but whatever. So I'll actually okay, what I'm gonna do, I'll tell y'all these types. Then in the next episode, I'll go over some more things because there's still some more things that I haven't went over. Then we'll be officially done with tutorial shit. So anyways, there's bacteria. First, there's bacteria, the most basic, the most common cause of plague, unlimited potential, by far the most easy to beat. And there's virus, a rapidly mutating pathogen, which is extremely hard to control. There's fungi, fungal spores controlled to travel long. Fungal spores struggle to travel long distances without special effort. Then we have one of the 4 types of special plagues, actually. The Neurax worm is a manipulative organism that burrows into the brain. Very interesting. Very interesting when we play it. And there's parasites. Parasitic lifestyle prevents DNA alteration from everyday infection. Prions, which, as an example, mad cow disease is a prion. Slow, subtle, and extremely complex pathogen hidden inside the brain. There's the second of the 4 special diseases, the necrovirus. Unclassified, early analysis suggests extreme regenerative abilities. Very interesting. Nanovirus, out of control microscopic machine with a built-in kill switch. Very interesting that one is. And then finally, also very interesting, the final regular base game one, the bioweapon. Exceptionally lethal pathogen that kills everything it touches. Then we have the final 2 diseases, which are both also the final 2 special diseases. We have the simian flu, which is based off, which is adapted from, I guess I should rather say, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. It actually had like a whole promotion going for it and everything. And when the movie was first about to come out. But anyway, genetically modified. It increases ape intelligence, but it's untested on humans. And finally, and this right here is by far, this is my favorite plague personally in the entire game. It is the Shadow Plague. It's a sentient pathogen, dude. Like, come on. Like, a disease that can think? Like, who would not be scared of that? Bro. But anyway, it's a sentient, mutagenic pathogen that triggers a powerful thirst for blood. But we will get to that one last, because I always say the best for last. Of course, it's my opinion, it's the best. People have different opinions. But anyway, that is the end of this introductory video. Aiden, Devin, and Jaiden, if you watch this, props to you, brothers. Hit it up with a like. Rate, share, like, comment, subscribe, if you wish. And I will see you all later. This is Jacob, signing off.